Hey, would you look at that there? It's Spider-Boy, and Andrew Garfield is a shite. Hey, geek girls and geek guys, it is the Comic Relief Crusader here, and I am back. And in a couple of weeks, it seems like Tom Holland, his new Spider-Man movie, No Way Home, is coming out really, really soon, and has me feeling like really, really excited to be seeing this. Doctor Strange, we're going to see the multiverse. We're going to be seeing a slew of villains that are going to be taking place, and on top of that, 3 Spider-Man. So we're going to be having Tobey Maguire back, and been rewatching all the other Tobey Maguire movies, and the new Tom Holland movies that came out in recent years. And was there any other kind of enjoyable Spider-Man movie that was out between those two? Oh, yes. This amazing piece of douchebaggery. Andrew Garfield. He has to resurrect his face on the MCU and try to make everybody feel like a bag of smashed assholes. Well, why is that now? Because Andrew Garfield, let's take a look at the article. Andrew Garfield reflects on Sony ignoring his idea to make Spider-Man bisexual. Well, Andrew, ya gone and made it awkward now, didn't ya? Yeah. The actor sees Sony's past hesitance in bringing a queer lens to Spider-Man as catering to bigotry. Like, oh my Jesus. You know what, Andrew? If it ain't fixed... Sorry, that came out wrong. Maybe it should be fixed. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Let's read on here. Andrew Garfield has always been frank about the disappointment he faced with the outcome of his Amazing Spider-Man duology. Well, because it sucked. Not in having embodied the legendary superhero, but in creative and business decisions behind it. Really? Now, as rumors swirl about his potential return, he's using his renewed leverage to remind people that of some of his past criticisms. Oh, really? Gee, I wonder why. What does this amazing soul have to bestow upon the little people? It's a banner week for Andrew Garfield, strictly talking about Spider-Man and only Spider-Man in his most diplomatic manner possible. Oh yes, so upfront and straight. No sir, nothing to see here in these quotes about Spider-Man at all, after reminding us that time is the prison in which we live. So profound. And the forces of capitalism, its grim wardens. In another profile, the former Spidey decided to revisit his distaste for the corporate forces around his Amazing Spider-Man movies. Yeah, capitalism bad. It only made you a few $1,000,000, right? If you don't like it so much, how about you give the money back? Yeah, but that won't happen. This time, speaking with The Independent, of which this article came from, Garfield didn't have it out for Sony's capitalism, but instead his biphobia. Really? Who's biphobia? Well, let's have a look here. I worked harder than I've ever worked on anything on Spider-Man. And I'm really proud of it, but I didn't feel represented. Oh my God. So here we go. The instant whining. Well, Andrew, you're playing a superhero. you're not playing yourself. You're playing a character called Peter Parker. There was an interview I gave where I said, why can't Peter explore his bisexuality in his next film? Why can't his girlfriend, MJ, be a guy? Because MJ is Mary Jane? I was then put under a lot of pressure to retract that and apologize for saying something that was legitimate. That is a legitimate thing to think and feel. So I said, okay, so you want me to make sure that we get the bigots and homophobes to buy their tickets. Wow. You know, Peter's not gay and he's not bi. And he's always been quite the ladies' man, hasn't he?
Your shots are so good.
I'd love to shoot you sometime.
Peter Parker. Peter.
Yeah, Toby, you lay on that juice. You seduce those women, those fine women. Because you're not bi. So it goes on to say, so in the article again, Garfield was pointingly referring to a 2013 interview in the run-up to Amazing Spider-Man 2 with Entertainment Weekly, where he had reflected the possibility that this incarnation of Peter Parker have a male romantic partner, challenging the previous acceptance that Spider-Man necessarily always had to be strictly heteronormative. So yeah, because we can't have that anymore. Because, you know, why stick to the formula that has always, constantly worked? Why? Why change it? Just because you say so? Because you think you're a high and mighty celebrity and therefore everybody has to kowtow to your wants and your needs? Screw you. No, it doesn't work like that. What if MJ is a dude? Why can't we discover that Peter is exploring his sexuality? Because nobody's interested in Peter's sexuality.
How dare you?
Unless it's the relationship between whatever the storyline is. Between MJ, between, you know, Gwen Stacy. Hell, if they introduce Black Cat, maybe with her. Other than that, that's it. Because people are familiar with all that. Why change it? It's hardly even groundbreaking. That's right. So create your own superhero that's gay or bi. So why can't he be gay? Because nobody wants it, you tool.
How dare I? How dare you?
Go to North Korea. Go to China. Try to push your shit there. Because you'll be in a gulag faster than you can blink. That said, if Garfield actually ends up in No Way Home, like more than likely he is anyway, all the rumors have presumed up to now, it will not be anywhere near as enjoyable as his Denial press tour has been up to this point. God, yeah. Hell, the press tour for the movie might actually be interesting. Probably not, because nobody gives a crap about whether or not Peter Parker likes to give it up the Hershey Tunnel, or if MJ is a carpet licker. Nobody cares. You stick to the canon and you won't fail. It's as simple as that.
If you could do good things for other people, you had a moral obligation to do those things.
That's right, Andrew. You have a moral obligation to stick to the canon, to stick to the story, to stick to what Peter Parker and Spider-Man is to the fans and to the history that he is in Marvel Comics. That's it. You have one job. Just one job. Read the script, do the acting, play pretend. It's not really hard. 5-year-olds do it all the time. It's the Comic Relief Crusader. Talk to you next time. Hey guys, hope you liked the video. I'm trying to put more content out, but then again, I'm a busy guy being a graphic designer and all that kind of stuff. Done work for third-party companies like X-Transbots and whatnot, and also doing a little bit of production work, making logos and whatnot for producers out there that make TV shows that hopefully you enjoy, like, say, Van Helsing or whatnot. If there's anything you need, give me a shout. I'll be happy to help you. It's the Comic Relief Crusader. Talk to you later.